Hello everyone, welcome back to Death Stranding. So, we have a mission to carry a large delivery through both a terrorist camp and a BT area. And it's going to be a trouble. So before we accept the mission, actually wait a minute. Let me check where's our network go to. Okay, so we already have a zipline kind of close. We could put another one in the middle of the mule camp. Probably not worth it. But it probably, so we're going to have to go down here. That's the issue. We need to be here. And we know this is a big BT area. And this is a terrorist camp. You can see the mule post box right there. I don't know why I can see the mule post box right there. But I'm thinking that it would be better to go down into it from this end rather than from the Evo Devo person. Here, get rid of this. All those markers, just get rid of them. So, what is this zip line? It's to, like, what's it connected to? It can't reach over here, can it? The paleontologist? Oh, I can't. It can reach that one. Okay. I just wasn't seeing that. But if we start right there and then try to head down the mountain, I don't know. I'm not liking that either necessarily. Like right through here. We still have to deal with the terrorists. We could put in our zipline like right around here. That might be for the good. Just like right on the edge of the territory. See if we can connect up to where. Maybe I have to put two, like one and then one. I like that. Let's go ahead and get another couple PCCs. That will help us get past the BTs, which is perfect. And we're going to go and clear the mule camp right now. I say mule camp, but really it's a terrorist camp. That's why I've got the shoulder pads on. What am I doing? Fabricating 2 PCZs. Let's do a third just in case we have a problem. Let's zip out to the end and see how it looks. I'm really confused about where exactly we're going. Like, it's possible that we're like only 2/3 of the way through the game, and now we're gonna go to another zone that's just as big as this one, and have to do a whole bunch of new quests there. I could see that happening, but I would be surprised if it did, because I think the game already is a pretty decent size. Like, I'm not expecting an expansion on that level. So I'm a little curious, what are we gonna get then? I don't know. Maybe another tiny area, like kind of like the Eastern Realms. Not tiny, but smaller than this central area. So you'll have a small east to give you a tutorial. This main area, which was for the game, and then west is a small area that's the end of the game. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so it's not that way, it's this way. Yeah, Phoebe gets nervous when I go through the BT areas. Okay, so that would be down towards the paleontologist, but that's the wrong way. I think we should. Well, we could go that way actually. There's one more loop, and then go down from there. Okay. But this one isn't placed well for that. It's okay. We can build another one up there, and it would also connect to that one. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how this other side of this ridge looks like. The problem with zip lines is that they're just like, whenever I build one, I come back to it and regret how I built it and wish I'd done it some other way. Okay, there already is a zip line right there. It's not on the map. I wonder if it connects. I don't think so. I think it's probably no line of sight between those two. But if we were to put something up here, we'd have sight of both. How far are we from that one now? Only 105. That's nothing. I can't even see it. Where's... I know it's there. Another 105. Huh. That's not terrible. There's the map edge. I don't know. I'm thinking I can do better. And we have some bandwidth to spend, since I got a few more places online and well connected. I'm still amazed people are building bridges like way out here. Why would you build a bridge here? Like what? I guess they're trying to do the special missions that need you to bring like a ridiculous amount of stuff, and so they're having to make them to move trucks around. Here, we're so close to the other one, but it's just the line of sight doesn't work for it. Marker. I wonder what the marker is supposed to indicate. I don't know. It's not a very helpful marker.
There we go.
Bit foggy today. It's keeping us from being able to enjoy the lovely surroundings. Or not really, it's not fog, it's that there's timefall blocking the path. Alright, there's the mule camp. And there's all the BT mess. We're so... Okay, how much further do we have to the edge of the network? We got lots of room, so like right around here-ish might be where we want to build it. Over there. Oh, that might be out of line of sight. I don't know. We'll see. Like, this ridge is pretty imposing. What about that one? So that one's down by the watchtower. Think that'll still be in sight? I mean, that's the one we just placed, but we can get to that one. I don't know. I'm thinking that one is going to be blocked, but over here near the watchtower, maybe.
As a reminder, Sam, when carrying deadly weapons, it's absolutely essential that you exercise restraint. Doubt I need to say it, but killing is off the table. More corpses means more BTs and potentially more void outs. If you kill anyone, you'll be putting not only yourself, but countless other people at risk.
Yeah, I know. You know I go non-lethal. No network coverage. There was a spot. Yeah, there we go. Right to the edge. It even covers our original one. All right, let's go knock out some terrorists. They got me. They saw me. In a way, that's fine. It means we can kill them as they show up. Or fight them as they show up, I mean. You have some interesting looking gear. You're like a different cutter than other people are. Did I get them? I got all of them, right? Yeah. Nice. We knocked out their ping. Completely by accident. But I'll take it. Couple more coming. You tripping, dude? I like this land. This is cool. This geology. Very cool looking. But I'm gonna be so much happier traversing it when there's no mules. Maybe I should bring an oxygen mask while we're here when we come this way. It does seem like there's a lot of smoke. Anything more behind us? Don't think so. Nope, there's one right there. We missed each other. Huh. Okay, we didn't need to knock them out. There's a couple more coming. Yeah, this has a really Mad Max feel to it, this terrain. Mad Max the game, I mean, not the movie necessarily. We've come a long way from sneaking up behind dudes and hitting them with strands. But really, oh yeah, no, we've come, we're past that. Why risk it? Two more? Oh. No! Wow. There. I believe this is it. No. There it is. There's always one of those memory chips in these areas. I didn't get the whole message that porters can go through this area. Makes me wonder if there's more out there.
There we go.
I don't think. Maybe further this way. Out around that other mailbox, perhaps? No, not seeing anybody. Maybe porters just don't want to come down here. Here, put this away. We're gonna trip. I do like this terrain. It's really dynamic, you know? Definitely feeling it. Okay, let's go back to our, whoa. Let's get back to our zip line, and then we'll zip all the way back home. Maybe let's check out the watchtower first, and just take a look around in this area, see if there's anyone we missed. Or other things of interest.
Oh yeah.
This feels like the kind of area that would have a good a good, what's it called? A hot spring. But this isn't one. It's just a regular, it's a little mud pool. Look at this. There's some geology for you. Or is it supposed to be a tipped-over building? I don't think so. Chiralium right there. I think all the terrorists are down. I'm not seeing any new ones, at least. Not seeing a spring or anything either, though, so too bad. Alright, if we keep going that way, we're gonna run into BTs. So let's stick over here. We'll just follow the line around till we get to our zip. Sam, you need to learn to hold your breath and not breathe in the smoke. I guess I'm supposed to tell him to do that, though, right? I can say, hold your breath. Oh well. You know, I probably should have done that back in that VOG area. That killed us a couple times. It just didn't occur to me. Alright, back to Hartman's lab. And then we'll take this mission. I could have scoured it further, but I don't want to take all the surprises out of it. I still haven't had a private room rest in several hours. I'm wondering if I can find like a constructed one somewhere, maybe? That's the Abo person. It's okay, BB. There's like a BT right next to our zipline thing, our zipline pylon that BB always freaks out about. Oh, do we have a whiteout at Hartman's lab? Not quite that bad, but a heavy storm, at least. least. Now that would be something to see. If the porters would be running around on your zip lines too, and as you ran by, you might occasionally like slip around them. I think that'd be cool. Seeing other people like you get likes for them saying they're happy you have a ladder, or they're happy you put down a zip line, but you never actually see them use your ladders. That would really connect things up, you know? I'm gonna keep our armor plates on. I'm feeling that we might need them. Memory chip data. I have lost cargo. Where'd I get lost cargo? Did I pick something up?
The Great Deliverer does it again. Much obliged.
Thank you for your contribution.
Why would I store an armor plate 2? I don't have an armor plate 2. Did I pick them up somewhere? Oh! They just happened to... Okay. They were just around in the neighborhood. They just happened to be close enough to this terminal that it was treating them as if I dropped them near this terminal. But no. Someone else did. Or something. Okay. Before we go out... private locker... So, I would like to be able to replenish our bullet gun. It's down to no ammo, but we'd have to be able to go home first, so I guess we'll have to make a new bullet gun. These are fine. Don't need this. Well, let's keep it. We've got a shotgun, we've got an assault rifle. The riot shotgun, I'm not sure I'm gonna need. I don't know. It really depends on the target. Like, are we gonna be attacked by terrorists or by BTs? Or by both? Right now, I feel like I'm pretty well set up for the BTs. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it just in case. And let's definitely make another bullet gun. Alright. Repair the chiral relay. Let's listen to the briefing.
Remember, Sam, your objective is to bring a new chiral relay online by the tar belt. And to do that, you'll need to collect the necessary materials at Hartman's lab. And once the relay's up and running, you'll be able to proceed to Edge Knot City. Good luck.
What a reward. It's 150 kilogram, but we should be able to take that in our all-terrain. We don't need to switch over into something else. Do I want to bring like climbing anchors or ladders or anything? It might be safe to bring a climbing anchor. Big heavy load. We never have you rarely see gold large ones. Like you occasionally get one extra large or a bunch of smalls or mediums. But a whole bunch of large, that's something that we haven't seen much.
Order assigned.
Yeah, we're pretty heavy. It'll be okay though. We're pretty heavy. Maybe I should switch. I kind of really want the all-terrain though, because it's rocky. It's very rocky. But maybe we can put something away. Like, the climbing anchor is pretty heavy. And the PCC. That brings us back down below 200. But yeah, this is not going to be not going to necessarily be an easy trip. I am going to go on foot though. Should I bring a carrier? Not for... I need to be able to carry it also, because I'm going to use the zip lines. But once we get through the zip lines, that might be a big help. Let's see if we can carry it along also. It's light, but it's bulky, is the issue. So it's going to make it more of a problem getting there. But once we do get there, I think it's going to make it better.
Keep on keeping on.
Stupid large packages.
Restrictions lifted.
Was that Hartman? No, it was just mail. Okay. I do wonder why, like, both Hartman and Deadman are so worried about Die Hardman finding out what they're talking about. But I don't know, it doesn't seem like anything that they've found out is that prejudicial against him. I don't know. A little bit towards the president, maybe, and they're not sure about their relationship. I don't know. But I don't trust her at all. I think that BT just got hands. We lingered there a moment too long. Because we met Bridget for the first time on the beach, right? Or male. When we were like 10, 12, something like that. And now she's supposedly our mom? I don't know. Seems sketchy. Now please stay despawned. Like I don't want to... No, they're all back. Okay. We wasted our time. Have they already seen us? Like it went bomb, but maybe they haven't actually seen us yet. There are a lot of them. And they're all spread out rather than concentrated in this area over here. Although I'm sure there's several there also. Well. Just restoring condition. There's the time fall. We're already seen. Okay, let's get moving on this cargo management. I'm so glad I brought that extra boulder gun. Put the carrier down. Load as many of these onto it as I can. All of them. Perfect. Alright. Boulder gun. So we just did this. Now we just have to do it again with more cargo. Missed. And again. And a third time. No? No good? He's like taking cover behind his other dude. Damn it. We need to knock these guys out or they're gonna get back up again. Don't hit my cargo! Ah! No? Yeah, I got you. Battery depleted! Oh dear. How we doing? They're all knocked out. You're not. We good? Yeah, Sam, get up. Enough playing around. Let's go charge. We used up so much electricity there. So much battery. I think our stuff got shot a few times also, so probably we should use that timefall shelter to restore it. Thank God it's not raining. There we go. The armor plates do take a lot of energy. Like, I'm wondering if, you know, there was a battery backpack attachment. I could have used instead of what I've got. We good? Looks good so far. Okay, now I don't really care about clearing the camp again, so if I could go all the way this way and not have to deal, you know, I'm gonna grab this PCC. If we can just cling to the right side of this, the far western part of this, that would be I'd be quite happy just to skip by all that camp. What do we got? I don't need that. I don't need any of these. I'll take the other PCC. And we can load that onto the carrier also. Carrier can hold 600. Whew. Did not realize that. I never use them for like heavy loads. I always carry them. I always zip for heavy loads or use trucks.
Fuck.
Hey, watch the language, man. You know, perhaps I have curious views about swearing. I don't swear much. I don't never swear. I swear when appropriate. It's when I'm upset about something, or in the heat of the moment, or whatever. But I don't approve of casual swearing. I don't like it. I think less of those who do. Anyway. I'm still looking for a hot spring around here. It feels like there should be one. I mean, this might be, you know, bad to go in. That might, like, boil you or whatever. But in an area that's, like, volcanically active like this, you'd expect to find a hot spring. Okay, so my main question now is if this was it. Like, this was a big barrier, and we already used... Look at that huge rainbow. My. We already used the zip lines to get past the BT area that should have been in the way, another obstacle. So, does that mean we're home free? Like, start playing music or something. Or are we going to run to another BT area or something? Because we do still have a ways to go. But it wouldn't surprise me if this was, you know, the relaxed period now where we could just not have to deal. This feels like this rain you see in other games. Like, this is Dragon's Dogma terrain. Not far more detailed, of course, but like with little paths up through rocks like that.
Have faith.
Interesting. What are you talking about? Oh, is that edge knot? Like, I can definitely... Ah, okay, good.
Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you.
Sam, you should be nearing the old building site. Look for the terminal and submit your materials for processing.
Love is embedded in this. True love is endless.
Sam, you need to get those materials processed in order to finish the chiral relay.
Yeah, I know. Why are you telling me the same thing over and over again? Huh. Seems like the West Coast wasn't hit that badly by the Death Stranding. This seems very true to life. This is what I kind of expect to see if I were to go out west. That's harsh. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't, you know, judge that a land is bad just because of the character of its people. Anyway. I want to see a big construction. Like just a big arc going off into the sky. Maybe? Oh, it's damaged a little. Bullet holes, probably. I don't think we ran into anything. 60 deaths and 60 births in a day. Hartman. We finished the Hartman chapter.
Good job, Sam. Now access the terminal and bring the relay online.
All right. Yeah, we're not even in California yet. We're kind of like, where is that? Arizona? New Mexico? One of those places. I feel bad I don't know the exact details. It gave me an extra 3,000. 3,000 bandwidth. That's a lot of, definitely a good chance to get this place hooked up to our network. Ooh. There's a whole bunch going on around here.
And with that, we're all linked up. Once you cross the tar belt, the end will be in sight. We're this close to Emily, to America's second chance. Edgenut City awaits. The staff we're sending will start by building a safe house. Over time, they'll expand their operations and establish a new facility. In doing so, they'll carry on the legacy of the brave souls lost to the tar. All thanks to you, Sam. Now, let's figure out how to get you across this tar belt.
Summoning objects from the other side through the tar. Sounds interesting. So yeah, how do I get way over there? Edge of the tar belt.
The only way west is through that. To make matters worse, I don't believe your PCC is capable of building anything that will get you across. There must be a way. We can't give up, not with what's at stake. We'll see if we can't think of something here. But considering everything you've been through, I wouldn't be surprised if you've already got a few ideas of your own.
Ziplines? I'm thinking ziplines. Or fragile, perhaps. Hey, other people are already ziplining.
Keep on keeping on.
And more of these random bridges everywhere. No connecting zip lines. Very sad. Well, this is curious. We don't have an obvious next objective beyond crossing somewhere we don't know how to go. They're trying to build one of these. Should I just go back? I mean, to Mountain Knot City? And go talk to Fragile, perhaps? Locked. I can't even build PCCs. Okay. Well. Let's start heading back up the mountain. Oh wait, where's the coverage area for this? No weather for a while. That's nice. We still haven't unlocked first prep. Or no, that's not first prepper. First prepper's up here. We haven't unlocked that yet, and we don't even know what's here, but I'm sure something is. There must be another structure in between these two. I think, didn't we see it once? Like it was right here, wasn't it? I forget the name of the person. But I think we got some lost cargo for them at one point. Anyway, so it looks like there is a zipline network that's going down between these. We just need to fill in the intermediate spots. And right across the valley. Don't know if those connect, but we can give it a try. So like right around here, let's head that way. We can do better than that. Like I want to see the, where is this? Up on top of that mountain right there? Yeah. So we'll have crazy good line of sight to it if we can just... You know, I bet that bridge is going to be in the way, isn't it? Is that what they're doing? People are building bridges intentionally trying to screw up other people's zip lines. Maybe? I don't know. I could see it happening. There's a lot of real jerks out there. How we doing on that one? We're well close enough. Let's get rid of the bridge. I can't even see it. That's just because I have a filter on now. I can turn off the filter. Show bridges. All right. Too far?
Sam, it might be worth looking through your mail in case there's anything we've missed.
I know.
Some local knowledge, perhaps. The folks who live out that way might have noticed something.
I'm well aware that something important came in my mail. I'm trying to get the zipline network online first. I'm just gonna, well, wait a minute. We're gonna be up on top of a mountain and not be able to deal with it, but I'm betting these two connect. So, let's go ahead and ride out to here and then see how it looks. Oh, fine, let's check our mail. Sam, I've been analyzing the tar samples you collected for me, and I've got to say, its properties are wholly unlike those of the more common tar we have observed on this planet in the past. The same can be said for the tar taken from the strata in which that ammonite with the umbilical cord was found. No deposits have been discovered save for those accompanying massive fossil beaches. It's as if it's the literal stuff of extinctions. Even more strangely, it seems that objects submerged in concentrations of this tar are partially, if not entirely, transported elsewhere, most likely to the beach. Therefore, by chucking that nuke into the crater lake, you may have sent it to the other side itself. We saw it explode, though. I mean, whatever. Assuming it's a two-way street, that also means that matter sent to that world could theoretically return through the tar once more. This would explain some of the more fantastic stories I've heard of. Buildings swallowed whole by tar, only to miraculously rise from its depth at the later date, looking exactly as they did when they were lost. We've seen that happen when we get caught by a BT, and when we're fighting a boss, like the entire terrain sinks into the ground. If the tar is a gateway to the past it has consumed, maybe it could be manipulated into regurgitating its old meals. Where are you at right now, Sam? I just left Mountain Knot City behind. Don't worry, I'm not getting in touch to gripe about how hard this is or anything. I'm fine, honestly. Nah, seriously, I'm a veteran of the first expedition. How else do you think I made it this far west on my own? I can look after myself, especially with the forecast data available on the Chiral network these days. Always know when time falls on the way. Compared to last time, it's a breeze. Walking these mountains on your own, though, it wears on you. It really does. Can't believe you've traveled so far without a soul for company. You're another breed, seriously. Anyway, I passed this beautiful heart-shaped lake a little ways back. I've heard of it, of course. First time I ever saw it with my own two eyes, though. The one by Hartman's place. Someone told me that there used to be a city where that lake is, which reminded me of a story I'd heard about a porter who got snagged by a BT. All this tar started bubbling up from the ground, along with rocks and buildings and all sorts of debris. Stuff from the past, people said, and the porter used it to escape the tar and give the BT the slip. What do you reckon, Sam? Sounds a bit crazy when I think about it. Anyway, I swung by Hartman's place to say hi, but nobody answered. Maybe he ain't as friendly as he makes out. Seems my journey through these mountains is going to be even lonelier than I thought. Can't give up now, though. Let's both of us keep on trucking. Catch you later. Sam, the ammonite with the umbilical cord you brought me has undeniably brought us closer to solving the riddle that is the Death Stranding. I cannot thank you enough. Thanks to that antimatter bomb, I have finally been able to resume excavations. I remain confident that by continuing to research the fossils contained in the deeper strata, we will gain a greater understanding of how this particular ammonite is linked to the stranding itself. Umbilical cords are not necessarily the product of evolution, but possibly the result of a genetic factor that hastens extinction itself. A mere theory, which, if true, would invite the question, what of our own umbilical cords? Are they indicative of a predisposition towards self-destruction? And if so, is there anything we can do to change our course? A troubling possibility to consider, and one for which I have no response. Given this theory, one might consider the umbilical cord to be representative of a connection between life and death. A dangerous, potentially fatal relationship, but like the many connections you yourself have forged, a potential force for good. For so many of our accomplishments are a product of our collective action, a fundamental truth that would have remained forgotten by many had you not brought us together. Stay the course, Sam. There, let's skip down to the bottom. Thanks for delivering the coats and boots. Thanks for picking up Deadman's coat and boots. They were loaners, and of a size we don't stock in excess. In fact, it's so rare that somebody asked for them, we only had the one set. We'll give them a good wash before placing them back into storage. You take care of yourself, Sam. Kinda random. How's it hanging, Sam, a boy? So, like, my parents were musicians and researchers, right? When I was little, my mom taught me something that stuck with me. She said the first music humans ever had was the sound of footsteps. Tempo, volume, intensity. All that came together when cavemen or whatever, or came from cavemen mimicking the sounds their feet made when they walked. You know, I'm pretty sure, I mean, just given the subject matter, why didn't they start with the heartbeat? It feels more appropriate to the chapter we're learning about. Anyway, you know you can't help but bob your head to the beat when you hear a tune? Like, you can imagine all kinds of sights and sounds and your soul just sings? It's all part of it, man. That baby you got strapped to your chest, the sound of your footsteps is totally music to the little guy's ears for sure. You gotta whistle and hum and stuff to get him to chill when he's freaking out, right? There you go. Music. It's totally primal. Walking on two legs made us human in the first place, and then our two legs go and give us music. It's pretty sweet when you think about it, and I'll bet it works the other way too. No more music, no more humans. Yeah, this guy's, whatever. How are you, Sam? In good health and good spirits, I hope. I have to say, the chiral network is quite impressive. Ever since you hooked the shelter up, my life has become much more exciting. I've been able to procure all sorts of goods that I've never seen before, and I've noticed quite a number of new structures going up nearby as well. Really? Because I would love that. I would love that if we could see a tangible impact of what we're doing. But, yeah. Anyway. I'm sure you have a vivid recollection of your many experiences in the seam, but it turns out the person wandering around it that you may have identified as yourself may not be you at all, but someone else entirely. While everyone's beach belongs to them alone, the seam is a different beast. I've read about people who had near-death experiences that involved the seam. When they came across this someone else there, they found themselves somehow saved by them in the real world. They'd even received care packages and the like in some instances. Remarkable, you'd agree? You might even say that the chiral networks bridge the gap between this world and that in more ways than we realized. I still don't know who this someone else actually is. The fact that they're in the scene, though, would suggest it's someone who's died, wouldn't it? Someone from the past? So in essence, the past is intervening to keep the present alive. It's comforting to think it's not just BTs and other scary stuff that comes over from the other side. Maybe the Chiral network can help us reconnect with more benevolent beings and positive forces from the past as well. If I may, Sam, I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for this mysterious someone from the past next time you visit the scene. I'm hoping I don't visit the scene again. You know, that would mean I died. So, one more, and then we'll move on. Hey Sam, the Chiral network's really shaping up, isn't it? As you know, I'm officially part of the security detail here, but I've been doing more and more reconnaissance work. I told you I've been making daily trips to the incinerator, right? We still have not gone to that incinerator. It's there, but it's appropriate that it is there, but it's been totally outside of our experience. Anyway, I've been playing around a bit with the odor deck sensor. You know what I've learned? You can use it to do more than view terrain and track cargo. Sometimes it'll pick up these strange thread-like structures too, linking the sky and the ground. You won't read about those in the manual. And yes, it does come with a manual. You know, I heard that the odor deck design was based on spools of thread that people used to soothe babies when they were upset. If that's the case, it makes sense they'd react to people's feelings, right? That's what I think anyway. Maybe those threads are the Chiral network itself, a growing web of connections stretching across the continent. Wouldn't surprise me. I've seen all kinds of things in my travel, though. Piles of stones, weird mushrooms. A part of me is starting to wonder if those might have been holograms? Or another reaction to people's feelings or something? Have you ever seen anything like that, Sam? Anyway, if you got the time to swing by and chat, it'd be great. I mean, don't other people see these same things too? The mushrooms? The strands going into the sky? I thought that was just kind of like, you know, part of the world. In the post-Death Stranding. So, are they saying I should get caught by a BT? It sort of sounds like that's what they're suggesting. Go get caught by a BT, and then have it drag you into the tar. And hopefully it'll pop out on the other side. Or die. Die and end up in the seam. And no, this doesn't connect. Great. Well, doesn't connect can be made to connect. Like, if you put it on top of that one, it would have been fine. Why did you put it there and not there? Yeah, we got sight. Maybe. Maybe on this top of this right here. Double rainbow. What does it mean? No, I've got no sight at all here. No, that's no good.
Don't be afraid.
Are you talking to me? I'm not afraid. I'm frustrated by lack of line of sight. I think we are going to have to build like a really lame one, like right here, that goes 20 feet. Or just exclude this one from the network entirely and hop over it. Maybe.
God damn.
Like that's, it would need to be a level 2. Even then we're far. Ah well. That was our last PCC, right? Yeah. So, I don't think we're connected all the way. I'm betting that one is not in line with our first one. At the watchtower. Maybe. They're not too far. 490. They might be. It depends on line of sight. And there's these ones way off on the side too. Like, can I get down to that one? No, it's too far. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to Mountain Knot, and I'm gonna rest, because we have not slept in, like, days. And then we'll see if we can talk to Fragile. Get her advice. Better than just throwing ourselves into a BT's mouth. Yeah, let's see if it's gonna pop up. Yeah, it's right there. Scary. What if we swing through it while we're zipping around? When we come back, I'll bring in the materials needed to build a safe house, so that we can rest way over there. It'd be good to have another safe house that far over, also. There we are. Someone added recycled materials to my safe house I built near the wind farm, or Timefall weather station. Really? Why? I guess they wanted to fabricate something for themselves, maybe. And I get a little benefit of it.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, let's take a nap. I'm exhausted.
been thinking, Sam.
Ah.
While it's impossible to walk directly on top of the tar, if you could raise some sort of platform, it'd be a different story. Say, that sounds familiar. You remember doing something like that before?
Nope.
I could swear you did.
Nope. What are they talking about? I was gonna have Fragile help. Raise a platform out of the tar. Have we ever raised a platform out of the tar? Like when we were fighting the big BTs? Maybe? Like near Port Knot City? The giant whale BT that were buildings showing up then. But it was more that the buildings that were already there were sinking down, and then more ones were showing up at the same time. It sure seems like they want me to go and just, like, let a BT grab me and put us in that scenario where we're fighting a boss BT, and then ignore it and just try to go across the tar? Like, that seems really dangerous. Fragile, do you have something better to tell me? No? No? No good? You don't even want to talk to me? Unless I give you a place to go.
EX grenade number 0.
I think 10's the most you can get, because we've gotten 10 before, and that was far less. Yeah, we still have a whole nother rack for weapons. Hey, that was new.
Adorable.
He doesn't normally do that.
Tired, huh?
He normally does that. Okay. Again, that was a new one. No, I didn't even move that one. Anyway. Backpack stuff. We got a couple new talismans we could do, I think. The $1 coin, which we got from the spiritualist. An accessory decorated with a $1 coin, dating from before the Death Stranding. It was a charm said to bring its wearer wealth. It's hard to say whether the two things are related, but also increases your chances of finding Chiral crystals. Increases number of likes. We've been using the weather talisman, which supposedly keeps Timefall at bay, but God only knows. And there's crypto buyout. Crypto buyouts will be less likely to flee. But we don't need to worry about that. Anything new here? There's a stabilizer.
Ah, stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
Big. They take up the entire backpack. What about the battery 2? Remains the same size, so it's still big, still quite large. Yeah, I don't necessarily want that. I'm feeling like, well, I could definitely see just pulling all of our grenades off our backpack and just using a grenade launcher. Because that's like 24 grenades in a single small cartridge compared to, this is, 5 in each of these slots, but, or well, I guess it's 15 in 3 slots? In 2 slots? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm happy with our loadout for now. Anything new on the table? No, it's still dead, man. Okay, nothing new up there. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. We'll figure out what to do next time. So thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.